So before I get into this video about Rebirth of the Dead and playing with randoms on this, does this happen to anybody else? You see how I'm put with a full squad here, so I'm definitely down for that. These guys know each other, it'll probably be good, good communication, and it will just randomly switch me over to a whole different team of people that don't know each other, and it's just a rough time. I don't know why it does this. Does this happen to anybody else, or is it just me? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, but let's go ahead and get into this video. This is Rebirth of the Dead, which is a really, really fun mode. So if you don't know about the first Halloween event for Warzone back when Verdansk was around, this is pretty much that, just, on Rebirth Island. Everything is pretty much still the same. The whole infestation thing is new. I really don't remember that. That was not around, if I recall correctly. You were not able to just... It's kind of like a jailbreak. So that's brand new, I'm pretty sure. I don't even think it was in the second Halloween event. But I actually don't mind it. It's kind of... It kind of came in clutch for the second part of this video. But we'll get into that later. This is a really fun mode when you're with people you know. When you're playing with randoms, it's extremely frustrating. So I thought I would clip this match and show you what not to do on their end and towards the video on my end, because I kind of screwed up. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't paying attention when it came down to the end game, but in all fairness, the end game just boils down to pure luck. I don't care what anybody tries to tell you, it's just pure luck. But I will include a second match of me winning the game, and it's probably one of the easiest ways to do this. You just gotta hope everything works in your favor at the end, but we'll get into that later. So I'm playing with two randoms. We did not get a third. I had to mute them because one of them, their mic was just really, really bad. I don't know if they were talking because I heard music, but the mic was really bad quality and I can't concentrate when that happens. So I just went ahead and muted, and the other one wasn't talking, so I had muted them anyways. And it is what it is, but you can always ping. I don't know why people forget about pings. It's so easy to ping. You can ping that you need money, you can ping let's get the loadout, you can ping where you want to go, you can ping when there's danger around. It's so easy. I've gotten a lot of wins just by doing that. Yep, killed that zombie. What was I going to say? Oh, okay, so yellow's going to die and get turned to a zombie. And then me and green are still doing our thing, trying to get money for loadout, at least I thought. So we get the money, so I'm going to ping that, let's go to the loadout, let's go to the buy station, and get this. He's not getting the hint. He's getting more money, but he's not getting the hint. So just, let me get the money. Let's go. This should be one of the first things you do. I don't understand what he was thinking. I don't know if he's new to the whole thing entirely. But when you play any mode, you want to get your loadout because the ground loot is not always going to be reliable. You can get kills with it, but you'll be much better off with your own guns. This was just taking way too long to get this loadout. I have particular guns that I wanted to use, and let me go ahead and talk about that right now. When you're playing this game, one of the things you should probably consider, if you're not on PC do have filters that kind of make it easier to see, but if you're on console like me, it can be a little hard to see some of these, like in the corners, just where it's really dark. So you may want to go to the Modern Warfare guns and pull those out and use the Merc Thermal. It comes in clutch. You can see everything. It still looks good. That's how I used to play the original Zombies event. I would put the Merc Thermal on one of my guns, like the Kilo, the PKM, the Bruin, something like that. Something reliable. Here I was using the PKM, and I kind of decided, even though it's a strong gun, I kind of forgot that, it's heavy. So, and I didn't have amped on, I don't think, and so trying to switch was a pain in the ass, and I think I almost got killed a couple times when I was trying to switch. But this MAC-10 is another good choice because of the fire rate. You want something like the MAC-10, the OTS, what's another good one? The Bullfrog, and the Owen gun. The Owen gun is a slower fire rate, but it's very strong. You want just think about your SMGs. It's good to have two weapons. Some people run around with like melee weapons. You'll see in the second match I got killed by a guy who he had a shield and I think some katanas or something. And that works too. I used to use the Cali sticks back before they were nerfed. I piss a lot of people off with them Cali sticks on the zombies mode, but it was just easy killing zombies with the Cali sticks. I don't know how it is now. I didn't pull them out maybe I'll check it out, but that'll be another video. Um, so what are we doing? Okay, so I kind of talked over that, but Yellow was taking way too long getting the syringes. I pinged him for him and everything, and he wasn't grabbing him. So I said, fuck that, and I just bought him back. You know, like, it's cool to be a zombie, but if you're not using it to our advantage, then what's the point? Like, you know, you could be a zombie and ping where people are, because there is a UAV that goes off. If you don't know that, there is a UAV, and you will know where people are. So you could ping that for your team, like, hey, there's enemies here, you know, here, or if you see zombies, ping where there's zombies if they're running up on us. If you're not finding any syringes, you could still help out that way. Also, what you can do if you're a zombie and say one of your teammates grabbed the supply run, I don't know about for anything else, but when you do a supply run contract and you're a zombie, you can still land on it and it'll count, you know? So that's not too important, but just something I thought I'd bring up in case you didn't know. So here you know, Yellow was kind of getting on my nerves. Like, he just kind of seemed like the coward of the group. You know, he just kind of kept running away. He didn't help out. I was very annoyed with that. Green wasn't bad, but I don't know, he just didn't seem too good at the gunfights in the end. Kind of watched him get shredded, but I almost had this guy. Got killed by his teammate, but I think, you know, somebody came and killed them. Not sure who. Didn't say. But I did get the kill for that. He's coming back. Yeah, so I think he just kind of fucks off for a while. So I pinged the buy station, and luckily Yellow stepped it up and bought me back. Even though Yellow was kind of, you know, a coward a little bit, he at least made the sacrifice and got me back. So that was good on his part. If you got the money, buy your people back. You can get a lot of money by killing people and zombies on here. You'll find you'll have mad money. Just buy people back sometimes. So there he got killed, so here I come in. You see what I'm saying about I should have had amped on. That took way too long. You can shoot out the sky. I've killed a few people while I was still in the sky, but then I had a couple times where I was shooting and I didn't get to cut my parachute in time and I broke my legs. So just be careful. Alright, so here's where we're finally getting into more of what I know. It was finally starting to get a little fun, you know, things were getting a little more chaotic. That's what I was saying, like I almost got killed there. That's why, like, I'm not really going to use the PKM. I think I went ahead and switched to the Kilo. I did try out the Bruin, but it was kind of similar. It was a faster reload, but just switching even with amped was just kind of a pain in the ass. So I've been using the Kilo now on this with the thermal on it. And this Mac 10, I'm telling you, you just want a good SMG. You will find a lot of munitions boxes here. I popped this and I, you know, kind of forgot, like, oh fuck. So when you come back with your guns, but you don't come back with your perks or equipment. And I forgot I didn't have my equipment. Yeah, this guy almost got me. Sometimes these zombies, you can't hear them. And then sometimes you're hearing zombies and you don't see them and you're like, where the fuck are they? You're like, you can hear them. And I don't know, I've had a few instances like that. Yep. Alright, so I saw that guy there because his gun was actually sticking through the door, but I didn't know his teammate was there. You know, that is what it is. But I got killed, so I turned to a zombie, and now the goal is to try to get some syringes and come back. One thing you can do, and you'll see it in the second video, is don't always try to fight people for the to get your syringe. Like, just try to play it slow. Like, they'll pop up eventually. Sometimes they don't, and then there's, you know, not much else you can do. But you don't have to go and attack people. Just try to play it cool, let people kill each other and try to get them syringes. So here's where I say, like, I kind of fucked up, and I'll point it out to you. So I had enough money, I should have just ran to that buy and risked it and tried to buy my teammate back, but I got kind of caught up on the kills. I also wasn't paying attention to the numbers at the top of the screen. It got to a point where there was just me and one other dude left, and I should have just focused on killing that dude instead of killing these zombies here. And if I would have done that, we could have won the game. But yeah, I fucked up there, but it's all good. I still had fun there at the end, even though it was a little frustrating at first. It really is frustrating playing with randoms, but let me go ahead and switch this over now to a match that I won. I'm still playing with randoms. It's been hard trying to get my regular crew on at the same time, or at least one of them. Everybody has work hours now that are different than what we used to have, or just certain things in life going on. But anyway, this is one that I won, and I want to point out to you that I won it by not leaving the game. You see, this infestation thing is going to come in clutch. That's part of the reason why I won it. And the second part is, I'll save that for last. But yeah, I was trying to go off on this game if I was able to, but it just kind of got slowed down. You know, like I said, you can get a good start or have a slow start and then get crazy, but just playing with randoms, I couldn't quite get the flow down. This this gas is annoying, but the boy pretty much got jumped here, and I got turned into a zombie, and then I got myself killed. And yeah, we're getting to it. This is what I'm saying, like, some people have a combat shield and a melee weapon. You can do that if you want. It's all good. My teammate here, I don't know what he was doing. He just kind of stopped moving, and he got killed, and you know, they all left. So it's just me. But if you just stay and spectate, you see how it says next infestation? After right here, when 20 zombies get killed, anybody who's left spectating comes back, like I am right here. And then when I came back, I kind of just used my head and played it safe. Like I said, you don't always have to try to fight these people to get the syringes. Just try to... you can live in the gas. I mean, well, not live, but as a zombie, you can be in the gas. And just get the... I was trying to get these right here. This guy just happened to land in front of me, so I killed him. I wasn't looking to kill somebody. I was trying to get those, but then I saw people were around me, so I kind of took myself further into the gas, and I was just going to try to wait it out until I saw another syringe. And I just happened to get lucky that there was one right there, and I made it before another zombie got there. And if you look at the numbers, they're very small. 4, 4. So I grabbed that, and I came back. 3. And then what I did, now there's only one other person left. It says 2. Well, okay, now it's back up to 3, but I still stayed in the air as long as I could while they just killed these other people, and I won the game. I used to do this on the other mode when it was on Verdansk the very first time around. I did that quite a bit. That's the one way I know for sure to win, but it's just pure luck. Like I said, the end game is crazy. You never know what's going to happen, but that is one way that you can win it. You just have to have it work in your favor. But if your crew's on, try to run it together. There's potential for a lot of kills. It's going to be rough playing with randoms, but just keep that in mind. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.